Qapla!
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Canuck. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to tip your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Here to make war, we surrender. All good. Important things are needed new people.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a piecework planet. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before, or since. Tall words, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Birdo Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to Bed Life for Friday, January 28th, 2022. We are on the cusp of a winter storm, I don't know how they're putting it, memorable, impactful, possibly record-setting, although I doubt it, winter storm, and here in the Northeast, and yet outside right now, it's perfectly fine and still. The snow is perhaps just minutes away from starting. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Today is National Fun at Work Day. Have fun at work day. And while I don't go to work anymore, man, did I have fun when I did go to work. So I'll talk about some of my more fun times I had at the office. Although the office wasn't my only job, it's only the one I talk the most about. I did have some other jobs over the years. So I had some good times. Good times at earlier ones that, I don't feel bad about, but maybe I should, but I don't. We'll see. You can let me know if I did something wrong. And then we have a very special piece of paper in front of me. This is a song Mamo Prey wrote to the tune of "Where Have All the Flowers Gone?" So she would like me to sing it later. So obviously I can't say no to a Mamo Prey request. And I'm guessing that you guys will be, curious, as I was, as to what exactly it is Mamo Prey wrote that she wanted me to sing. So, yeah. I don't know if I've heard "Where Have All the Flowers Gone," but I can listen to it before I sing it, so I know if I'm in the tune of it or not. I guess what I sang earlier was not in the tune of it.
I thought you were reading.
Oh boy. No, it's okay. Well, I was reading it, but I was trying to guess a tune. Let's go check out where have all the flowers gone. And Mama Gray says that's public domain. 1912. Okay.
But the version I listened to was by Beautiful Man, which obviously wasn't delicious.
And obviously not public domain. National Fun at Work Day. Fighting workday doldrums during National Fun at Work Day on the last Friday in January. National Card Day calendar makes it so easy to do when everyone around the workplace has a birthday, for one example. What? Click and play and enjoy a short story about National Fun at Work Day featuring our founder, Marlo Anderson. I don't think so. But I hope they're just trying to sell shit. Whoever would have thought the National Day calendar was just a tacky way to sell crap? Anyway, let's see. Where have all the flowers gone? Now, I can't play the music for you guys, but where have all the cowboys gone? No. Flowers gone. The Kingston Trio lyrics. Okay, let me put myself back up on camera while I listen. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? Young girls, pick them everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the young girls gone? I assume they grew up. Gone to young Mary. When will they ever learn? That's not nice. Where have all the young men gone? To war. John Araki with a $1 super chat. Thank you so much, John Araki. Okay. Gone for Soldiers. This is a sad song. Okay. Well, we're mostly through it at this point. Where have all the soldiers gone? Sad. That's a sad answer. Is this a sad song, Mama Pray? Mom, this is a sad song. This is a sad song. The original. Okay.
Words.
I understand. I just got soot in my eyes listening to the original. Shouldn't have let so much soot in the door.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it now. I get it. I think I do. I think it. Okay. Well, I see this was a sad song for Mama Frey. Poor Mama Frey. Sad but true. Yes. Okay. Let's check in the chat, people. Jedi Bill was first in the chat. He says, "Am I first, Brutal Prey? Qapla, brother warrior. Hail, Karoga." Indeed you were, Jedi Bill. Indeed you were. John Iraqi was number 2. Yes, you were. Richie Poole says, "Dear Bop." Richie, there are, as of now, there are no Dear Bops. There are no Dear Bops. So, lest we get some, there will be no Dear Bops today. Unless someone comes up with a few. But don't put in bullshit Dear Bops, please. If you have a legit Dear Bop, then by all means, use it. John Araki says, hashtag cancel Baxter. Mike Richards says, Jedi Bill, thanks for subscribing. Hope you find something interesting in the video folders. And Actor says, hashtag cancel Baxter. Down with the corrupt Psy Corps. John DeMarco says, greetings, all greetings, John. I see John DeMarco's viral video is now at over 116,000 views. Damn. Mike Richards says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards. Moxley fan says, Qapla. Hope you and the family are doing well today. Thank you, Moxley. Hope you are doing well. 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sir. Hello to you, 47. Richie Poole says, Bird of Prey 5 is early, just by a minute. Moxley says, Mike Richards, greetings from Texas. Greetings. Texas. And it jumped. Moxley says, hashtag early bird. Actor Ascented says, hola familia, bird e pajaracos. Hola Hector. Mike Richards says, greetings to Moxley. BK Dan says, afternoon. Good afternoon, BK Dan. Moxley says, we the people. Absolutely. Words and Pictures says, Qapla. Good to see you, Qapla. Words and Pictures. BK Dan says, today, the anniversary of the Challenger explosion. Oh man, I remember that day. Was home at lunch, watching it go up. Boom. Very sad. I got back to school just after it exploded. I told the teacher it exploded. She didn't believe me. Then the school announcements came around that there was an explosion. And I was like, yeah. No, I wasn't. But I think I did say I told you so. Didn't want to be right about it, but I did just see it happen. Actor says it's a mostly peaceful winter storm coming, indeed. BK from 86. Richie Poole says, let it snow, let it snow. Yeah. Mama Frey says, you're only saying that because you're in Arizona, Richie. Richie Poole says, Bird had fun playing practical jokes on his poor coworkers. Richie, I didn't play practical jokes on poor coworkers. I came very close to. And truth is, had I still been working, I'm sure I would have. There was this thing that Think Geek sold that would make random noises, very loud, very random noises. Like you're supposed to like put it in a desk or in a drawer or the back of a filing cabinet, and it would it was perfect. It wasn't perfect. It was specifically programmed so as to go off at random values. Like it might go off every 5 minutes for 2 or 3 times, but then it would go to 6 minutes or 7 minutes, so that you could never be 100% sure if it was going to make a noise. You didn't know what the noise was. Sometimes it was animal sounds. Sometimes it was like a beep from sometimes it was Sassy barking. Sometimes it was a beep from like a battery, a low battery from a smoke detector. I forgot, it's called the Annoyathon. The Annoyathon. And me and the guy who was the head of IT, we were both laughing. We were thinking where we could place those for maximum hilarity. But then I got sick, so I never partook. But I wish I had. No, I used to, and you'd think I would have learned my lesson by the first or second or third time I did it, but every time okay, so we had phones like everybody. They have business phones. And I don't know if when you had a phone in your house, a home phone that wasn't digital, that was just an analog phone with a cord. When you would press the, what was that called? The, you used to put the phone down, it would push a button that would tell it that was hooked. Again, the button on the phone yeah, what was the hang up button? The receiver. You put the receiver down on the hook, and on the hook was a button to know that the receiver was on it. I forget what it's called, but if you remember having an old phone, there was this button. You'd put it down, it would push the button down automatically. So you lift up the receiver, the button goes up, you get a dial tone. Button goes down, dial tone goes away. Phone is ready to take a call. Okay, so on the analog phones, you had like, I don't know, a quarter of an inch or so. You could press that button before it actually hung up the phone. But on these digital ones, it was instant. Like you had 1 like millimeter. If you pushed it more than a single millimeter, it immediately hung up the phone. So, needless to say, I would come and this guy would be talking, and he would be like just going on about nonsense, and I could tell he was speaking about nonsense, and I was like, I got shit to do. So I would like show him that I was going to push the button and just hang up on his call. And he would look at me and like, no, like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And he would like not believe me. And so I did it. But I really didn't mean to do it. I meant to just push it down a little bit just to get him scared that I was going to do it. But I didn't actually mean to do it. But then the first time I did it, I was like, oh shit, it really did hang up on the guy. And he got all upset and angry. I was like, I'm sorry. I thought I had, another quarter of an inch or so to press. Okay, so it's digital. So I won't make that mistake again. Except I did. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Every time I do it, I'd press it and it would hang up on the person, and I'd have to apologize. In my defense, I feel like he should have learned by the second or third time that I was just going to do it anyway. So he should have wrapped up his phone call when I came in to talk to him. I thought that was hilarious. It's a good fun at work. And I didn't stop doing it because, like, it's a power move. You can't stop once you start. There are other things. Oh, Mama Pray has some fun at work stories? Oh, well, whenever you want. Yeah, before you start cooking. Okay, camera off. Come on, Mama Pray, all safe now.
Okay. Again, hello everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Since this is fun at work day, and the weather here in New York isn't quite below freezing, but it has been this week, brought up I guess the most outrageous thing. I worked for a private-owned supermarket. I was originally up in the office above the store, just me and this Rottweiler, Rocky. Oh, he was such a good dog. He really was. But I would never play a trick on Rocky. But anyway, as I was there, I started just being the bookkeeper. But over time, I don't know how it happened, I wound up managing the store. This was a grocery store that catered to West Indian cuisine. And they sold a lot of things that I myself didn't eat, especially in the meat department. I am a very picky eater, and I basically eat beef or pork in meat, or I can go for months without eating meat. But that's not the fun part. Bird at the time worked for Sidney Frank, the importers of Jägermeister. So now it's this winter day, ice all over the place. It was below 20 degrees. And we get a delivery of goats. They didn't get goat parts. They got whole goats. The truck came in full of goats hanging. Dead goats, obviously. And they had to be unloaded. It was so cold. And I had to be out there just to check the number, that the goats that they said they were delivering, and they were whole goats. Nothing appeared to be wrong with them. So there were 3 guys that had to unload the truck. And it was coffee break time. Well, they asked me, "What are you drinking?" Now, I'm definitely a coffee drinker, but that day I was drinking tea. Why was I drinking tea? Because I had put in quite a bit of Jäger in it, which is a honey liqueur. But I also had a bottle of Jägermeister in my desk. As they got their coffee, I said, "Here, come here." And I poured a generous amount of Jägermeister into their coffee cups. It made them much happier unloading this truck full of goats. That was one fun thing. And my boss did not care. I mean, in one room downstairs, he made wine. He had his own little vat, and that was one of his hobbies. And he made wine. So he didn't care that they were drinking Jägermeister in the morning. If it warmed them up and let them get the job done, he was fine with it. But Moving on for the same boss, he bought a Key Food, which is a normal supermarket here, and I went there to work. Practical joke. One time, I fired one of the butchers on April Fool's. He thought the boss didn't like him. And the boss liked him fine, but he had this thing that he don't like me. I played on that. And I went up to him and I said, you're right. He never did like you. And unfortunately, now that business isn't doing well, business was doing great. I said, but I'm sorry. I really hate to do this, but I've got to let you go. And I said, he told me, and it was payday. So I said, here's your last envelope, and I'm really sorry, but you got to go. Now, butchers sometimes bring their own knives to work, which I didn't realize. So he got his knives together, and he started to walk out. And before he got to the door, I looked at him and said, "Gotcha, April Fool." I shouldn't have done it with the knives. I think he almost killed me. But I thought it was funny. He got me back not long after. They called me in the back. They're yelling, hurry up, so-and-so cut his finger. Well, I almost fainted. I go running in the butcher's room, and there's this guy, blood all over him, and just as his knuckle, he's holding a bloody piece of finger, and he moves it. He says, it's completely detached. Oh my God, somebody call 911. Well, they started laughing at me. What he had was his finger bent back, and he had a piece of fat that they had poured blood all over. Yeah, it was horrible. But he got even. He says, fire me, will you? Anyway, those were fun things. There were a lot of things that weren't fun, but those are the two things that come to mind right now. Okay, go back to your stories, and I'm going to cook. I not go.
Okay. The Random Menace said, and by the way, the Random Menace put in a €2 super chat when you started.
Oh, thank
said,
you.
just like a teenage period, better late than never. But then he says now, Mom is cruel. I like her even more now. Using his 17-month super chat.
Aw.
His 17-month member.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. Yes.
Thank you, Random
Thank
Menace. And thank you. Yes, Mama Pray does not forgive or forget.
No, I don't. I wish I could, but I don't.
Anyway. Good night.
All right, I'm going to cook dinner.
Okay, I'm going to put the camera back on once
Yes.
you're out of here.
Don't put the camera yet.
Okay, I won't go. No
That's
camera.
barking. I want to make sure.
Yes.
No, we're good.
We're good?
No delivery.
Okay.
Okay, I'm at it.
Okay. We're back. Okay. Richie Pools, I don't need to worry about staying in tune because I was never in tune. So why start now? That's true enough, Richard. Miss Lundell says, where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. I can't see what she's barking at now. Actor says, vertebrae, if in the year 2006 you were offered a role in the Office TV show, what character would you pick to play? Jim, because I'd get to kiss Pam. I still think she is perhaps the most attractive woman ever on a TV show / movie, if you consider the movie she was in, Blades of Glory. That was the best. I mean, that was the best. If I couldn't get to kiss Pam, then it would be Dwight. Because I think I have a lot in common with Dwight. I mean, he was the best person there. He was clearly the best person at that job. Though I probably have the most in common with Michael. That's a good question, Hector. That's a weird out of left field question, but it's a good question. BK Dance's Bird of Prey. It's also the anniversary of Challenger explosion. Yes, I realize. Oh, John Araki says maybe the song should be "Where Have All the Subscribers Gone?" That's a good one. That's a good one. Captain Track says hello. Welcome, Captain. Darth Maul's in the house. Qapla, Darth Maul. It says hey to Bird. And John Araki super chat. Thank you again, John. Pop Culture Curator says hail, sir. Hail to you, Pop Culture Curator. Hope you are well. Hope you are well. Hope you are well, Pop Culture Curator. Who obviously used to be Super Blubberpuss. Actor Extended says, if you auto-tune Bird, would the computer survive the stress? I don't know. Miss Londell says it's one of those anti-war songs from the Vietnam era. BK Dan says, good afternoon, Captain Track. Pop Culture Curator says, hail to the chat. Captain Track says hello to BK Dan. Miss Londell says, I think Eve of Destruction is more Bird speed. You like Eve of Destruction? Mama Prey likes Eve of Destruction. But this song is what she wrote it to. Richie Poole says hello to Captain. Actor says, hey Bird, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Well, maybe I will. BK Dan says, how's everyone doing today? Captain Track says hello to Richie. Actor says 116,000 views. What's that worth? $1 million? No. Probably be worth about $10. Assuming he was monetized, which he isn't. BK Dan says it's snowing in southeastern Connecticut. John DeMarco said, yeah, he wishes. Uncle Remus says, hail Bop, hope all is well. Thank you, Uncle Remus. Cinnabon Bunny says, hello, Cinnabon. Cinnabon, I watched your overnight Minecraft video. I don't understand how people have patience for that game, but at least your video was more interesting than some others I've seen. And yeah, I am not gonna Wes, if you're building a tower for me, I mean, I'll take a look at it when you show it off, but I personally don't think I doubt I'll be in that game, mostly because I'll need Java to play it, and I don't intend to install Java on this computer. So it's really going to make it impossible for me to play. BK Dan says, yes, I was in 7th grade for the Challenger explosion. I was in 2nd. Richie Poole says, I was in London when the Challenger exploded. Mike Richards says, I was 28. Sigh. Oh, man. You were 28 when the Challenger exploded? How old are you now? I mean, I guess, let's see. So 40, 50, 60. You're in your 60s, I guess. Good for you, Mike. I mean, I know you have some issues right now, but I don't think I'm going to make it that far. I mean, don't let Mama pray. Hear me say that, but I highly doubt it. I mean, I hope I do, but I don't think I will. BK Dan, just realized your screen is Bird of Prey from Star Trek 4. Indeed, it's actually the Bird of Prey from Star Trek 6. I don't know if it's exactly the same, but this was actually cut from Star Trek 6. And then Mr. Miles, who doesn't come by anymore, unfortunately, animated it for me with some glowing lights and flashing things. Even though in the show or in the movie, those things don't animate in that way, I asked him to animate them that way because, let's face it, there's just not much else you could do with this screen. But thank you. Yes, it is indeed from the Star Trek movie. Now, I don't know if Star Trek 4 had the same view screen as Star Trek 6. It might have, but the screen was actually cut because I cut it from Star Trek 6. Deej says, hashtag, we want Mamo Pray or Sisso Pray. BK Dan, yeah, a few couple-ish years younger than Bird. Richie Poole says, Deej and I agree, Sisso Pray is awesome. BK Dan says, landline. Yeah, the hook. The hook. Thank you, Darth Maul. The hook on a landline. Yes. The hook. So I would push down the hook. Usually you, on an analog phone, you would usually get quite a bit of play before it disconnected. But on this digital phone at our office, the hook was immediate. And Dan Ben got them on emojis. Awesome, Dan Ben. Those are it. Carl Albanese says, I missed slamming the phone down in anger. Yeah. Andrew says, talk about Star Trek equal nonsense. Talk not about Star Trek equal nonsense to Bird. Uncle Remus says, do it. Do what, Uncle Remus? BK Dan says, Carlo, I nowadays press the red hang-up button in anger. It's not the same when you have a cell phone. Carlo Albanese says, hi, hope everyone's as well as can be. You too, Carlo. Hail, Caroga. Hail, Caroga. Dan Ben says, we had 2 phones in the house, and Mom wanted to do that thing where you talk, and then you put the phone down and go to the other phone, pick it up, and continue the conversation in the other room. No wonder the calls for help. Darth Maul says, no wonder the calls for help, my then orphans, go unheard. You hang up on them. It's not my fault if I don't want to talk to the orphans. Mike Richards says, once you bop, you can't stop. Carlo puts in the Mamo Pray and the hug emoji. Richie Poole says, Mamo Pray work stories. Uncle Remus says, hail the Mamo Pray. Carlo Albanese puts in the goat emoji. T-Berg is here, says, hail Caroga. There is no fun at work. It's an insane asylum. Trying to get a job at the post office sorting plant. I wish you luck. Carlos says there's nothing wrong with them other than being dead. Sounds like Carogan Airlines. Carlos says, what an evil joke. Wow, evil joke. Richie says, Mamo Pray was a meanie. Carlo is hysterical. Yvette says, good evening, Daddy and Mama Pray. Good evening, Yvette. Hope you are well. Mike Richards says, what's for dinner? Tacos. It's Taco Friday. Random Menace says, 17 months. I was your first. Never forget. 205. The thing is, Random Menace, is that YouTube seems to think Carlo was first. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know why. You guys were really close together. I know that. But if I go back and look, it technically has Carlo listed before. So I don't know what happened. It's not me. I'm just saying. YouTube. Maybe because of international rules on money transfer. I don't know. Jedi Bill says, hello, Bird of Prey. Qapla, Brother Warrior. Hail, Karoga. Hail, Karoga again. Jedi Bill. John Araki says, Mop is going to prank Bird tonight. Oh, boy. What's Mop going to do? Is going to prank Bird tonight and say Sassy got to dinner while she wasn't looking and they're out of food. If we're out of food, then Sassy, poor Sassy, because we know there's a winter storm coming, so you can only imagine the amount of food we've been ordering these last few days. Actor says, wow, most beautiful. That Pam crushes her. Oh, Actor, I did not hide or pretend. I totally had the crush on Pam. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I would not have. I was very clear about this. So all the web forums I visited back in the 2000 aughts. And Carlo Albanese, with his 17 months in a row, says he was third, but I win. Hail Karoga. Hail Karoga. So you were third, you remember that. Okay. YouTube puts you at first place. Actor says, yeah, Actor. No, I don't want to kiss Dwight, Richie. And BK Dan says, sorry, 7 of boobs was more attractive. I would put Pam above 7 of 9. I would. Honestly, 7 of 9, I did not find particularly attractive. Now, granted, most of that was because of her short hair and her metal appendages. Now, I know they removed most of them, but still, there's just something about having pieces of metal sticking out above your eye and on your cheek that just, it doesn't do anything for me. I'd much rather something else. Carlo missed the old Bird songs. Well, maybe we'll have a new Bird song. John Araki says, someone pay Bird of Prey to sing a new Neil Young song. Fuck him. Fuck Neil Young. I'm sorry. But his bullshit to pull his music off Spotify because Spotify made the terrible, erroneous decision to pay a comedian to have a fucking talk show, and now people are pissed that they're getting medical advice from a fucking comedian, and Neil Young says, well, pull all my music so all my millions of fans can't listen to my music because you have a fucking comedian on your channel. Fuck you, Neil Young. Fuck you with a fucking very hard item I don't want to describe at this time, but you know what I'm talking about. You can figure it out. Fuck you. It's hot and it goes in a fireplace. Okay? I'm tired of your shit. I hope every motherfucking person deletes all their Neil Young content right this fucking minute. Just delete it. Done. Goodbye. You try to deperson to deplatform somebody? No. How about you get the fuck out? You leave. We don't need you, Neil Young. I'm no fan of Joe Rogan. I've listened to maybe 2 Joe Rogan shows in my entire life, and neither of them were to listen to Joe Rogan. I couldn't give a shit what Joe Rogan has to say, but you try to take away Joe Rogan's right to say it? Fuck you. I will fight to keep Joe Rogan on the air sooner than I'll fight to keep Neil Young's precious stupid songs on Spotify. You know what? I'm glad everybody just steals music these days. Steal Neil Young's music. He doesn't deserve to make a cent on it. I'm not going to, because I don't listen to Neil Young. I don't think I ever had. And I'm not going to start now. But if I did listen to Neil Young, I'd be stealing his music, because he doesn't deserve to make a cent off of it, because he would destroy someone else's life. Not to mention the fact that he would encumber the lives of, presumably, I assume he has millions of fans, not me, but I presume there are millions of fans out there who are now going to have to make their lives 5 times harder because they can't get their fucking songs from the same place they've been getting it the entire time. And Jedi Bill, with his 12-month membership, says, Qapla, brother warrior. Hail, Karoga. Hail, Karoga. Thank you, Jedi. And yes, Wes, she came in the middle of a bird rant. And yeah, fuck him. Neil Young. Son of a bitch. Jedi Bill, yes, I see you, Jedi Bill. I see you. Hello, Qapla, brother warrior. I've said this 4 or 5 times, Jedi Bill. I hope you heard it this time. Mike Richards says he's 64. Wow. If you were 64, you couldn't have been 28. 28 when the Challenger exploded? I was in 2nd grade, right? I was 8.
Okay, so you were 8.
Right.
He's 64 and you're 43. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. The math checks out. Maybe I was 7. Yeah, probably. The math checks out, Richard.
My sister watched it explode. She was driving. And
yeah, Mama Pray's sister lives in Merritt Island, which is right next to the Space Center. And she was driving and she saw it explode. Everybody got out of their cars, traffic stopped, looked up. Yeah. It's a sad day. Rabbit Slug Ouchie says, hey, Bird of Prey in chat. Hey, Rabbit Slug. What's it? Reagan, what he pushed back the State of the Union because of it. Speaking of State of the Union, aren't we supposed to have State of the Union sometime?
yeah,
Biden doesn't do State of the Unions? Yeah. I don't know. Actor says, will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? Yep, Beatles. There you go. Mama Pray had it too. Richie Poole says, Kronos. Rabbit Slug says, I like Star Trek 4 and Star Trek 6. So do I. I would say most people do. Most Trek fans, I hope. Son of a red shirt, says Jedi Bill. I can see you, pal. I'm sure Bird just hasn't gotten yet. Yes, a lot of people, and I keep going off on tangents. But that said, I thought I got to him fairly early. The lovely Sherry says, good afternoon. Good afternoon, lovely Sherry. And very much Star Trek 2, says Rabbit Slug. Ouchies, of course, Star Trek 2. Actor says the slug is here. Rig the sails, close the hatches. Oh boy. Jedi Bill says, "Oh good, I thought I was an invisible potion. Just drank, had a long-lasting side effect." No, we're good. We're good, Jedi Bill. You're good. Rabbit Slug says, "No, hail Karoga. OnlyFans greater than orphans," says John Araki. Rabbit Slug says, "Poor orphan minors." Uh-oh. There we go. Lost the comments. Yvette was here, Rabbit Slug. I don't know if she still is. Actor says he's insane in the brain. Rabbit Slug likes tacos. I can smell the tacos now. Random Menace says YouTube is wrong. Actor says Mr. Miles is missing. He's not missing. He comes to certain streams by certain people. I haven't seen him here, meaning at my stream, in a long time. I believe he's doing editing now for channels that keep him much busier than they have in the past. Random Menace says YouTube is wrong. I will die on that hill. I understand, Random Menace. T-Berg says it's lobster dinner time. I wish, T-Berg. I wish, but not till this storm is over. Rabbit Slug says, seems some people like to drink the Kool-Aid. I like to drink Kool-Aid. I do. But I don't really have it. And it's very sugary.
Is Richie Poole still dead?
I think he is. Yeah, Richie Poole's still probably around.
If he's ever taken Derek Porter.
Richie Poole, Mama Pray is curious if you've ever taken Derek to Puerto Rico.
Next weekend would be great fun.
I'll keep an eye out, Mama Pray. Richie Poole says Pam was my favorite too. Oh, Richie. We're fighting. Those are fighting words, Richie. Yeah, Richie is here. Okay, Richie. So have you ever taken Derek to Puerto Rico? An odd question. Kool-Aid is spelled with a K, by the way. Rabbit Slug. Honestly, 7 is above meh. Nah, 7 is meh to me. No, Derek and I have never been to Puerto Rico. Mama Bray says next weekend would be a great weekend to go. Because she wants, because Sisso Prey will be down there.
With Charlie, and I'm worried about.
Well, she might still find a friend, right? I told her she had people, she had volunteers. She knows people here have volunteered, but her decision, not ours to force. Jedi Bill says, wait, I wasn't first. Oh, then darn, I'm last. No, that's terrible advice from Ricky Bobby's father. And he didn't even remember saying it. So don't live your life by that. T-Berg says Bird was the child in TOS with Balak. Actor says, to be fair, some of Nine's face implants always look like gray rubber, not metal to me. Jedi Bill hates when he's last. Rabbit's like, is this a Bird rant? Actor says, oh, a rant. Sounds like it. Rant time, says John. It is, says Hector. T-Berg says, cancel Rogan, insert Joe Carogan. Rabbit Slug is lolling. Question, who is Neil Young, says Carlo Albanese. Executive producer Saul Leibowitz says, Qapla, bird of prey. Thank you for telling Neil Young to go F off. He is old and smelly and never really that good. You know, I only know his name because of the song that says Neil Young will remember. I don't actually know Neil Young's song now that I think about it. Wesley uses all the custom emojis. Thanks, Wes. John Arai's F you, Neil Young, with a very hard object. Bird of prey. Random Minute says, Neil pulled his music the day I purchased my Spotify membership because of Joe Rogan. You know, I never actually purchased Spotify, but I'm inclined to do so. T-Berg says, Joe Rogan on sassy Spotify. Words and Pictures says, yay, bird of prey rant. Wazzy, bird of prey, I came right in the middle of our bird rant. Laughing really hurts now, says Rabbit Slug. Why is Rabbit Slug? Kronos, tell me, why does it hurt to laugh? What is going on? Do you have broken ribs? Do you have a systemic, whatever, medical condition? I mean, tell me. I'm curious. I hope you're okay. Wesley says, bird of prey, greetings, birds. I assume it's birds, turds, and nerds, but let's get back to it. Greetings, birds, turds, and nerds. Thank you, Wes. Rabbit Slug says, be like Mike. Bird's a pirate, yar. T-Berg says, Southern man don't need no Neil Young anyhow. And Pop Culture says, hail chat, sorry driving. Can't respond to chat. No problem. Pop Culture Curator, hope you drive well. Or you are doing well. Carlo Albanese says, Joe Rogan is great whilst working hard. The stillness and interesting conversation. Talking about work. Time to go there. Hail Caroga. Hail Caroga. Have fun at work, Carlo. And it's have fun at work day, Carlo. So, you know, it's kind of the law. You have to have fun today. Rabbit Slug says, what is a member berry? Yeah. Wesley says, bird rants are the best. Thanks, Wedge. Wow. Wes. Thanks, Wes. Edge of Time, who accidentally got combined with Wesley there in the transporter accent of the mouth. Hello, Edge of Time. Good to see you. You seem new here. I hope you are enjoying it. Rabbit Slug says, T-Berg, that's a good song without Caroga. T-Berg says, it's when fruit dank. Yes, no, that's. Rabbit Slug says, hey to Mamo Pray. PK Dan says, yes, the math works. What, Mom? That's Kronos, yeah. Mamo Pray says, hello. T-Berg says, sour grapes of Jalozia Wrath. Oh, no. I don't know. BK Dan does the math. It works. T-Berg says 2, 4, 6, 8. The track movies we appreciate. That's true. Wes says, Bird of Prey, what's going on today? Not a lot, Wes. We had a stream on Deidre's channel. before this. I fell asleep multiple times. Finally woke up. T-Berg says, who really is the rabbit slug? A snail without a shell. It would be Kronos. And Wesley says, it's still hard to type on my phone. Not till they bring back Blackberries will it be easy to type on phones again. Jedi Bill says, yeah, I heard it now because I have been awake. Bird of Prey, I was sleeping. Okay, Jedi Bill. That makes sense. Glad you heard it now. Rabbit Slug says, she is weird. Everyone here is weird as well. Wazzy Bird of Prey, I know you are not playing on the Minecraft server, but you should see the tower I made for Karoga. Well, I look forward to seeing it, Wes. If you want to show it off one day on Salty's channel or any other time. And we just got a donation from YouTube Bots for $1.49. That is, of course, in binary. So let's do a binary to text translation. What the hell is that? No, I don't want to go back. God damn it. Paste. Convert. The collective wants Dear Bop. Okay. Is there any Dear Bops? Yes, there's 3. Okay. There are 3 Dear Bops. So we will get to Dear Bops. Let me finish the chat. Let me get caught up with the chat. I'm only a few minutes away from that. Then we'll get to Dear Bop. Rabbit Slug says rock lobster. Wesley says it's taller than the clouds. That's awesome, Wes. I really do look forward to seeing it. Captain says to check, Random Menace, check Twitter. Richie Poole is here. Okay, I read that. I do. Who doesn't like Kool-Aid? I mean, seriously. Rabbits look great. He's got the song in his brain. John Aragi says Bird likes Pelosi aid and AO high C the most. AOC, especially in college, had let's say reasons. I don't know if I'd vote for her, but I wouldn't mind watching her, through a telescope or something. Jedi Bill is saying hello to the Random Menace. Wazzy says Deed should go with it, so pray. At this point, I don't think anybody that I know is going. Well, at this point, I think Sizzle Prey is only looking at her own friends. Rabbit Slug says bird is the word. Thank you, Rabbit Slug. Okay, let's see. We'll use the @bird of prey. Wesley says beer bird is the word. I don't know what that means. Rabbit Slug says, I'm fine. I just work out. It hurts. The suffering. Does that answer your question? Yes, I guess. John Aragi says Bird should start his own podcast and call it the Joe Carogan Experience. Number 1 says great googly moogly bird of prey and everyone else. Qapla, number 1. Good to see you. Dear Bop, says Richie Poole. We'll get to Dear Bop. Josh Reed says, put in your Dear Bop over at birdofprey5.com. Yes. There's the link for Dear Bop. Okay. So let's go ahead over to Dear Bop. Josh Reed says, Bird of Prey, never drink the Kool-Aid if everyone is wearing white robes and have a sign saying the mothership is coming. Well, maybe I want to get on the mothership. How am I supposed to get on the mothership if I don't drink the Kool-Aid? Amateur. Huh? No Kool-Aid? Okay. Dear Bops. Dear Bop, I'm getting ready for a vacation in Bahamas, and when trying on a suit to swim in, I feel like it was, how you say, Barry crushing. But I'm told Pamelia will love, and you confirm. I plan to sing to her a song of my peoples. What think you, Borat? Yeah, okay, Borat. No thanks. I don't think anybody's gonna love that swimsuit. That's a swimsuit even a mother can't love. Dear Bob, oh, for fuck's sake. YouTube bots. Damn it, YouTube bots. At least this way you pay me. What did Annika Hansen get for her 6th birthday? She got, what's that? She got Borgified. Assimilated. Okay, assimilated, yes. That's basically what I was going to say. I guess that's perfectly legitimate. Dear Bob, what's the difference between hungry and horny? What hole you put the cucumber in? Wow. The truth is, no person that's hungry eats a cucumber. Dear Bob, did you know there's a new difficulty level coming to video games? Is this the joke video about the super, super easy so that game reviewers can finish the game? When Asian is the difficulty mode. Wow. Oh. That seems like it could be a bit racy. I don't think I can play that video. Dear Bob, do you have any current video game system? Rock Solid, who has told me before that he doesn't message me like this, but regardless of whoever might have actually sent this, the most up-to-date video game system I have is a PS4, but it was the PS4 that came out just before they upgraded the PS4s. So it's an older, it's not an original PS4. But it is the original hardware PS4. So it doesn't do 1080 streaming. Yeah, it's that's basically it. It's a PS4. I don't think I have any other gaming systems hooked up now. Somewhere in the back, I've got a couple of retro systems, but that's it. I sold my Wii at a garage sale years ago. I never used it. Yeah, I'm saying I got some other video game systems in the back, but those are retro. Dear Bop, bad news, everyone. The weaponized laser-guided woodchucks have escaped again. Run for your lives. Sincerely, Professor Farnsworth at the Canuck Research Labs. Oof, that is bad news. Dear Bop, what number comes after 8? 9! Dear Bop, I'm sure you can guess who this is, but I want to stay anonymous for now. I worked at my shitty job for 15 years, and the jerk of a store manager fires me for a BS reason. I honestly wanted to quit anyways. I'm still kind of pissed and hurt. I have already filled out for unemployment and have a letter of recommendation and resume ready. A couple of friends have jobs recommended that I should apply for. Just frustrated. Life sucks sometime. Just ranting. Thanks, Bop. Loyal Carogan. I'm sorry to hear that, Loyal Carogan. That is total bullshit. But you know what? It sounds like they probably gave you a gift. Though it doesn't seem like it now. I think in the long run, you'll look back and this will be the incident that really kind of turns your life around. Yeah, and not everybody's going to work a job they love, but if it's a job you hate, you can do better. You can do better. The Random Menace says, in America, you are selling your Wii in garage sales. Actually, I probably could sell my Wii in garage sales to, people who need clean urine to pass drug tests. But no, this was my Nintendo Wii, not Wii as in urine. Dear Bob, does this count as a flying car? No. Air car is certified to fly after passing safety tests in Slovakia, where it completed 200 takeoffs and landings. Actually, okay, that looks like a car, but the fact that it needs wings, no. I'm sorry. Not a flying car. Also, giant deadly turbine on the back. Also not a flying car. Dear Bob, hi there. My name is Doug. I have just met you, and I love you. Doug. Thanks, Doug. Dear Bob, when are you going to play my favorite movies of all time? Twilight on Sundays. Signed JB797. To be honest, we're probably never going to play the Twilight movies. Especially not on Sundays. However, the Twilight Zone movie we might play when we're done watching the Twilight Zone. Seasons 1 through 5. Dear Bob, my master made me this collar. He's a good and smart master, and he made me this collar so I might speak. Squirrel. Doug. John DeMarco says, we regret to inform you that your vehicle does not pass the Bird of Prey 5 rigorous flying car qualifications. That is absolutely true.
We can put him on. I'll see.
Dear Bob, I am here with the bird, and I will go bring it back, and then you will like me. Oh, gotta go. Doug. Okay, Doug. Dear Bob, I'm a great tracker. My pack sent me on a special mission all by myself. Have you seen a bird? I'm going to find one. I'm on the scent. I'm a great tracker. Yes, Doug. He's mentioned that last time. Dear Bob, I cannot draw. I wanted to send something to make you smile. Doug. Okay, Doug, what do you got this time? I have just met you and I love you. Thank you. Thank you, Doug. Dear Bob, I just want you to pat my head and call me a good boy, just like Mr. Fredrickson used to. Aw. Aw. So, okay. So on nextdoor.com, where I'm a mod, as I've mentioned before. So it's Mom O'Prey is talking with nephew O'Prey and sister O'Prey. What's going on? So there was this big, like 80, 100 posts now on this. Oh, okay. Mom O'Prey is okay. 100 posts now on this one message that somebody saw this old man throw a cat out his window, and the cat wanted to get back in the house, and so this person took video of the cat trying to get back in the house, and of course the cat can't get back up to the window, whatever. So the guy's like, who took the video is like, does anybody want a cat? What should I do? Blah, blah, blah. So the entire neighborhood erupted like, oh, that guy should be thrown out in the snow. Like, how dare he throw a cat out in the cold right before a snowstorm? Blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, the video of this guy, he looks like this dude in the picture. I mean, he is not only old, he is very old. He's seemingly living alone in a small apartment. And I said, dear guy, I said, maybe, okay. I said, it was wonderful. So many people, and like 50 people, all came in and said, oh, I want the cat, I want the cat, I want the cat. Of course, none of them kept reading where they would have read 10 lines down and saw where the cat had been taken and had been able to adopt the cat. So the cat was already adopted. And to this, I'm sure even now, people are responding, they'll take the cat. The cat was saved 5 minutes into this. But everybody is talking about how this old man, should be thrown out in the cold now. How dare he? This was animal cruelty. He should be arrested. He should be treated like he treated the animal. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, how about somebody talk to the man? Okay, we don't know why did he just do that? Does he have a problem? I said, you don't know his story. You can't judge a man by 10 seconds of video and a 300 character post. I was like, we have no idea what may be happening. Maybe he thinks he's about to die. Maybe he put the cat out because he thought it was better the cat stood a better chance outside than living in the apartment. God forbid he died and nobody came got the body for weeks or months. We have no idea what the guy's thinking. We have no idea. It might have been an act of mercy for him. How about somebody goes talk to the guy and see if he needs help? That would be something. And then, of course, people just said, then why don't you go do it? And I had to explain, I wish I could, but I can't. To which, of course, nobody read that. Everybody just kept thinking, well, you should go, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, well, fine, whatever. I was like, at one point I said, you know what? As the day I can walk, I will go. In the meantime, I'm not saying you didn't do about the cat was nice. I'm just saying it wouldn't be terrible to think about the human involved too. Everybody is so quick to judge him. And then somebody wrote back like, not every human is a good person. Have you ever heard of Hitler? They're like, would you? I was like, oh my God. Have you ever heard of Hitler? Have you ever heard of Stalin? Right. He's like, and they wrote, do you just assume everybody's good? And I wrote, yes, I do. I give the assumption that everybody is a good person until they prove me wrong. And I'm sorry, because there was a Hitler and a Stalin. It doesn't negate the fact that we had Gandhis and Mother Teresa's as well. So, yes, I do give the assumption that every human is actually human. Yes, I do. And of course, they just kept attacking. It's bullshit. Josh Street says, Rabbit Slug, Jedi Bill can be annoying sometimes, but at least Jedi Bill can sing. And with that, Red Cranium, Qapla Red Cranium. Good to see you. But with that, guys, I'm going to sing this song, Mamo Pray gave me to sing. And I know it's not going to be the best rendition. I will put the lyrics up at some point if somebody wants to sing them. Random Menace. Mother Teresa is a saint. A saint. Let's see if I can get this song again. Yes, it's to the tune of Where Have All the Flowers Gone? Where have all my people gone? Where have all my people gone? You'd see them everywhere. You'd see them everywhere. Where have all my people gone? Far from the cities. Each year they disappear. Each year they disappear. Where have all my people gone? They cross the rivers. Each year they disappear. They'd disappear. Where have all my people gone? Up in the mountains. Each year they disappear. Each year they disappear. Where have all my people gone? Down in the valleys. Each year they disappear. Each year they disappear. Where have all my people gone? They fly the red, white, and blue. They fly the red, white, and blue. Each year they disappear. Each year they disappear. Where have all my people gone? Far from here. Far, far from here. If I could, I would go too. That is Mama Pray. Thank you, RXP, who donated $1.49. Says, just letting you know, my birthday is coming up soon. Don't disappoint me like last year. Well, when is your birthday, Rock Solid? Let's figure it out now. I have a slightly broken PS5 or a slightly broken Picard bus. I didn't send. Jedi Bill has lost his brain. Josh Reed says, Rabbit Slug, Jedi Bill can be annoying sometimes, but at least Jedi Bill can sing, unlike Birdo Prey. I read that. Right. Welcome, Red Cranium. Captain Trax says, Birdo Prey, Mother Teresa was a good Catholic, but was a bad person. Do you guys know nothing about Mother Teresa? Josh Reed says, where is the mute? Rabbit Slug don't know much about Mother Teresa. I'll just avoid that. That's probably best. The Murder Hornet returns, says Dog. Well, Hunt. Indeed. Random Menace is the new ringtone. Rabbit Slug says, this is singing. Mr. CCDV says, long time passing. Welcome, Mr. CCDV. Who was on History with R&R earlier today, guys. If you didn't get a chance, go check out him and Robert Knowles, a.k.a. Rambling Canuck, who did a History of R&R episode today. Check it out. Wesley says something about only 19 likes. Well, it's okay, Wes. We don't judge by the number of likes around here. Anti-derivative Jill, aka Integral Jill, is lolling at the Zoidberg dancing. Yes, we have a lot of Futurama references around here. Integral Jill. Captain Trax, the Random Menace. This is the ringtone for people that you want to avoid. Bravo, says Rabbit Slug. Thank you, Rabbit Slug. Captain Trax says, Rabbit Slugs, I despise beer. Bring me one after that song. Wow. Random Menace says, this is Mama Pray. And the CC says, Model Crack. Mr. CCTV says, thank you. He appreciates the plug. You're always welcome. Anyway, with that, guys, I smell dinner. So I think we're going to call it a night here. A little early, but we'll do. Thank you all so much for coming. Qapla. You don't have to go home, but it's probably going to get boring if you stay here. But wait, there is more. The video might be over, but there's more fun to be had. First, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel and have clicked that bell icon to get notifications of new videos in your YouTube feed. Share this video on social media to help this channel fight the algorithm that favors big media. Also check out www.birdoprey5.com for links to my other channels, various social media accounts, merch store, Dear Bop, affiliate links, and all your Birdo Prey 5 needs. At the main Birdo Prey 5 YouTube channel, you can find all sorts of live streams and unlisted videos, YouTube membership options, and a community section with polls and updates on the channel. On the secondary channel, Birdo Prey 5X, you can find overflow content that doesn't always make the main channel. Subscribe to both channels, please. Thanks for watching. Remember, I stream almost every day. This is Birdo Prey 5 saying goodbye, world. Until next time. P.S. Hail Sassy, hail Charlie, and of course, hail Karoga. Rock solid as to what happened to the Picard bust. Charlie got a hold of it, and was enjoying it. And the arm